What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. Got all of our socials out. We're back. Haven't played LOTRO in a couple of weeks. We had weather getting in the way. We did stream for about 10 minutes last week before the power went out. It's hurricane season and there's power outages across where we live quite frequently when the rain comes through in the afternoon. And we had a big thunderstorm last Tuesday. So our weekly schedule of LOTRO got cut short because we weren't able to play since the power went out for 3 hours. But we're back this week. I logged on about an hour earlier than I normally start just in case because it is supposed to rain again this afternoon. And I wanted to try to get a session in before the storm hits. So fingers crossed we don't see any power outages tonight. You never know. We're going to get going and playing a little bit of LOTRO tonight. So hopefully everyone is doing good. We're back with the Lore Master. Exploring. We're still in West Gondor, and we've been leveling up towards. We got to get up to 98 to be able to work on the next part of the book quest, traveling to the entrance of Dol Amroth. So I've been working on these quests throughout this area, the Blackroot Vale, and we're back working with Mouthlam, the steward of the Vale.
How may I help you, friend?
About an invader who has come for Tarlang's crown. He must be of considerable power to sway the dead to his cause, but he is still just a man, or so I hope. We cannot be certain if he has already finished his dealings with the dead, but you must seek him out at the hill. If he is to meet the dead there, he will show himself, and it is then that you must convince the dead of his deception. Go now, Telemar. Gurion shall aid you when you reach the hill. Ooh, I'm gonna get a new sword for my offhand. Oh my, that's like twice as good as anything I've got. That's so awesome. All right, hold up a minute. We gotta look at this. Might Vitality. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. All right, before we look at these, let me get my Streamlabs over on the other monitor. All right. All right, we've got sort of White Mountains, sort of Morthorn Vitality, Agility, Will Vitality. I'll end up taking that one. What does it look like? That's pretty meh. But it's got good stats. It'll be interesting. All right. Oh, it's an instance. In other words, I should prepare myself. Okay. Before we get going, if this is your first time here, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you always get more updates. I play LOTRO every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central usually. I'm starting about an hour early today. We also do a lot of other Lord of the Rings online related content. I have the LOTRO Cooking in Real Life channel section here on my channel. Not channel section, just a section. Cooking recipes from the game. So check that out. We've got some new LOTRO content coming down the pipeline. We're going to be tying in, so I'm reading through the books right now as part of the Mondays in Middle-earth series that I do, which airs every Monday at 11 a.m. And we had a good brainstorming this morning during the World of Warcraft live stream. And we're going to be tying in some of what I'm doing with the Mondays in Middle-earth series as I'm reading through the books, and we're going to start doing a lore series that's going to tie the books into the game, where we're going to be visiting locations from the books in the game and doing sort of like a, well, I don't want to spoil anything yet, but stay tuned because I got a new batch of LOTRO content coming your way featuring that kind of content above and beyond the streams that I do on Tuesdays, so stick around. If you like what you see here today, don't forget you can always support the channel. My third month as a full-time content creator is August of 2022. So far the month is doing really well. You can join as a member of the Adventurers Guild down there for $2.99 a month, or you can contribute via a super chat or a sticker. If you didn't know about those things, they're down there where the chat button is. You can pick them out, and that goes towards that stream goal over there. We have a stream goal of $50 for the stream. So if you feel compelled and you can afford to do so, it would be awesome if you support the channel. It's like Netflix or Hulu or any other content that you consume.
After investigating strange occurrences throughout the Vale, you have tracked an invader from Tarlang's crown to the Hill of Erech. While their identity remains unknown, they intend to form a pact with the ruthless dead. A union that could spell doom for Gondor.
Well, Gurion is here.
How may I help you, friend?
I am still not certain if I regret joining you here, Telemar, honor or not, but I suppose I shall soon find out. We should advance as quietly as possible, for I do not wish to alert this man to our presence until the time comes. Let us begin our ascent. I hope the dead are kind enough to leave us be. My people have long avoided the hill for good reason, Telemar. So you must forgive me if I seem a mite uneasy. What do you think this man, who do you think this man to be? That's a good question, because I really don't know who he is. I don't even have any clue who it could be. They're upon us! 2 arms! Oh my goodness. These guys did quite a bit of damage. He's got twice my hit points. I think I'm going to let him take the brunt of the attack next time. Oh, we're getting more. Man, those dots are kind of nasty. Oh my goodness, I need to heal myself. That was a little sketchy. Just a little. Just a little. Made me a little nervous. Nurses of the restless dead.
Gondor needs your aid.
Is that the same Oathbreaker you spoke to once before? I do not see the invader yet, so this may be our last chance. You should speak to the Oathbreaker and try to convince him of his folly. You speak of deception, High Elf, yet you know nothing of our plight. Azruthor has given us a means of escape. The curse that binds us shall be lifted at this war's end, and the line of Isildur shall finally be broken. We shall have no one left to answer to save for the Dark Lord, as it should have always been. You are too late, Telemar. We will overwhelm these lands, and the heirs of Castamar shall lead us all to freedom. Come, Azruthor, this is the one I told you of. So this is the heir of Castamir. You are late to our gathering, Telemar. You see, the dead have already sworn themselves to my lord. I am Azruthor, an heir to Castamir and servant to the Scourge. When the war ends and the kingdoms of men lie broken, the great eye shall rule and the dead will be free of their curse. I need not the strength of the heir of Isildur to break this curse, only the might of the Dark Lord Sauron. While I admire your boldness in seeking an audience with me, you will not leave this vale alive. I leave this matter to you, Nerzus. Pray do not fail me. Slay them where they stand. Serve your master, Oathbreakers, and your curse shall be lifted. Oh my, that's a few. You were playing. What were you playing today, Brian? A Bruiser, remember? Brawler? Ours of the Dead rush from the Vale.
Your journey ends here. I will not allow you to keep us from the freedom we desire.
Alright. Murder of Crows. Alright.
Gondor needs your aid.
We have kept our lives, Telemar, but I fear we have one little else. This heir of Castamir, Azruthor, threatens the whole of Gondor, and we may only count ourselves lucky that all of the dead did not heed his call. He has fled to Tarlang's crown, but he may not yet stay long before waging war to the south, or even to the west, for the Anphelis is all but empty. You must warn Mathalem and Lady Rosfin at once, so the people of Dol Amroth might ready themselves for war. I think you're talking about. I think it's called. If you're talking about LOTRO, Brian, I think you're talking about the Bruiser. What is it called? Is it the Bruiser or Brawler? I don't know what it's called. I've not played it. It's like the monk class, right? Apparently, I wasn't ready to do voiceovers because my throat's like, "What did you just do?"
How may I help you, friend?
I am thankful for the aid you have provided us, Telemar. I worry greatly for Dol Amroth now that this black Numenorian has swayed the dead to his cause, yet I cannot help but feel that the Vale has returned to some sense of peace now that he and most of the dead have rushed away into Tarlang's crown. We shall remain vigilant and keep them from pillaging our town any further. I only hope we can afford Dol Amroth enough time to ready itself for war. Okay. Alright, that unlocked a quest from Rosfin, but before we do that, we need to equip this.
Gondor needs your aid.
You have done so much to aid us, Telemar. Although you weren't able to defeat this self-styled heir, you've pushed him from the Vale, and for that we cannot thank you enough. To the southeast you will find Tarling's Neck. Hang on. That's a weird email. Tells me I unsubscribed from a newsletter that I have no memory signing up for in the first place. To the southeast you'll find Tarlang's Neck, a narrow rocky trail through the hills leading deeper into Gondor. If such problems plague us this far north, I worry greatly for the people of Lamadon. On my last journey home from visiting Calamil, I met a man named Gladion near Tarlang's Neck. You should speak to him, for he may know more of what troubles our lands. What's up, Misha? Very sick? That sucks. Can happen to the best of us, unfortunately. Hmm. Try to make a chicken soup with the smell made me want to throw up. That is weird. For sure. Well, I hope you get feeling better. Yeah, I love chicken soup. That sounds horrific to be sick to where the smell of chicken soup makes you go, "Ugh! No likey, no wanty." Reminds me of my niece the last time we saw her. Everything was no want, no want. Oh, you want to see something? Hold up, Misha. Let me see if Chris is in the kitchen because I got to show you something because this is amazing. I'd never had it before. Hold up. You can come here and help me explain what it is. So I'd never had this, and she made it today. So it doesn't look, it might look weird. So it looks like a caramely mess. This is fucking divine. It's like Lucas just came out because I have a plate of food. Do you want to try this, buddy? I don't know if you'll like it. No? Anyway, um, what's in this?
This is coconut.
Coconut,
Picado.
peeled coconut.
It's
Well, not peeled, but like
grain.
with a
Grain.
grated, grated,
Grated.
grated coconut.
And then sugar, milk, cinema.
Yeah, you're good.
This
You can talk into the mic.
canela y ¿cómo se dice bicarbonato?
What? Baking powder, baking soda.
Baking soda.
And the panela is the one I'm not sure what
Milk.
that's called.
Es azúcar de caña.
Oh, cane sugar, cane
Cane
sugar.
sugar.
So it's basically
¿Cómo se llama? Nuez de moscada.
nutmeg.
Yeah.
And you basically put it all in a pot.
No, primero hay que cocer el coco.
So first she cooked.
Rallarlo.
So first she grated the coconut.
Después cocerlo con un poquito de agua.
Cooked it with water.
Después agregar la panela.
Then she put the cane sugar in.
Mientras está cociéndose, agregar la canela. La
and
panela.
and then you put the cinnamon in.
La azúcar.
Then all the sugar.
Y la cucharadita de
and the nutmeg.
Ya después de una media hora
and that
agregar leche.
and after that, so you're basically caramelizing everything with all the sugars, and after that's caramelized down and reduced down, add the milk and then reduce that down until you have this amazing. So this part right here, I was only supposed to have like I was I was only supposed to have like a little. I ate like I ate like 4 or 5 servings, and I could sit here and just. It's like this. Look at this. It's like this gooey, sticky, caramely. Okay, take it away. It's way too rich, but oh my god. I told her she's gonna have to post that recipe in the craft section of Discord, because that thing is fire. Like, I don't know. We've been together for 12 years. You've never made that. It's it's divine. Yeah, it's like caramel. Yeah. What's up, Zon Barleycorn? Baby, can you pass me my sandals? I left them over there. He knows it's food, but he didn't want it because it's like sweet, but he just wants to smell it. Oh, are you hungry? He probably wants a snack. Sounds like when I had special brownies. That's pretty good stuff. Oh, he did. Is he eating some of it? He didn't want it when I gave it to him. Oh, do you like that, Lucas? Is that good? Did you like? What's the matter, buddy? He's still scared. He's been traumatized today because the carpenter came by the house, so he's been hiding underneath the bookcase all day today, and he finally came out when Chris brought the food in here. Oh, good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. He doesn't want to be touched right now. He's being very. It was funny because we took a nap together, and when we woke up from the nap, he was lovey-dovey and everything else. Then he woke up from the nap, and as we woke up from the nap, the carpenter was here. And ever since the nap, he's been hiding under the bed all day today. Is that good, Lucas? Bring him a piece of lunch meat if you'd want. You okay, buddy? Mommy's gonna bring you some lunch meat. Yeah, you're a good boy. I could eat the whole thing. It wouldn't be healthy for me, but I gotta get my sandals. Fingers crossed, everybody. Remember how I said I was starting the stream early because of the storms and I was afraid my power might go out again today? It's like gusting gales of wind outside right now and it's raining. So if my power goes out, if the stream drops, you'll know why. I'll try to be back later. But last Tuesday, my power went out for 3 hours, so we'll see. Um, I could totally eat the whole thing. Jonathan asks, how did Carnar's go last night? Carnar's went awesome. We're going back on Saturday morning. Current boyfriend is Cuban, says Misha. I'll see if he knows of this recipe. I don't know. I should have asked Chris what it's called. I didn't even ask. That was good stuff, though. You're going to try to get your boyfriend to play? Woohoo! Yeah, it's hurricane season, Misha, so we're literally between two coasts, so we're getting tropical depressions from either side. And so basically what that just translates to for us is that every day around 4 to 5 p.m. we get rain and storms. And sometimes like it's just a light storm, other times it's huge storms. Right now it's just really windy. Problem is when it's really windy, it ends up knocking a tree branch down over a cable somewhere and then my cable internet goes out for until they fix it. Or we get the power gets knocked out. Like last Tuesday was a bad thunderstorm and it poured down rain for like 2 hours and flooded the streets and gusts of wind and lightning, thunder, and boom, bang, 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 boom, and no power for 3 hours. So we'll see. I wish the music would stop lurching like it does when it loops. I need to work on the optimization in this game. Mommy was going to bring Lucas a piece of lunch meat, but she had to duck out and get the laundry because it started raining. Well, yeah, hopefully it gets fixed. I'm all paranoid. Thankfully, it told me my laptop can't. It doesn't have. For some reason, it says my laptop isn't doesn't meet the minimum specifications for Windows 11, which I think it means my laptop will never auto update to Windows 11. So theoretically, hopefully I won't ever have to miss that. But that sucks, Misha. I totally get that. You know, not being able to play for weeks. That sucks. Is that steak or you got him some steak? I've never had a cat that is such a big baby like he is. He still doesn't want your kisses. He's like, screw you, lady. Oh, Lucas. You okay, buddy? Yeah. You don't have a problem letting daddy pet you, but you don't let mommy pet you. Mommy let the bad man into the house today, didn't she? You coming over here? Or you want to go out and go to the bathroom? You've been in here for like 6 hours, buddy. You probably better go out and use the potty. Yeah? Go ahead and leave the door open. He probably needs to go to the bathroom if he's wanting to jump down. Oh, Chris, door. Chris? She she literally closed the door. Hang on. So he doesn't want to go to the bathroom. He wants to jump up in my lap. So come on. That's a good boy. Did you get some snacks? You're so traumatized today. My big baby. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at my big old baby. He's just all sorts of upset. I've never had a cat like this. Like he's just, and what's so ironic to me is that when him and his sister showed up here, if you haven't watched the Hey, what are you doing, buddy? He's trying to like get underneath my arm and like disappear somewhere. Let me scoot over. Is that better? If you watch the video we put up today in the craft channel, I thought my internet was going out for a second. I think we're back. It definitely dropped for a second, so we're gonna see if we got back. It's probably the storm related. Anyway, there's video footage of him hissing. Um, and he used to hide under the bed for days on end. And then sometime around 5 or 6 weeks after that he'd been here, he finally let me start petting him, and then he became a belly rubber. And cats don't let you rub their bellies. That's really rare. So, but I'm the only one that's really allowed. He doesn't snuggle with Chris at all. He hides from her. He will occasionally, like just a minute ago, he let her feed him, but when she went to go give him kisses and pet, he was like, nope, screw you. Here, I'll show you where he's at now, guys. Look at this. He like, I can't get the camera to stop from sliding. He literally got down in here. I had to scoot over so that he could be right here by my side. Like he just wants to be right there. Okay. It's not a lot of space in here for two people to sit like that, buddy, but I've done what I can. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. But that's the thing. Like, he does not like strangers. And the carpenter came over today, and he has just been. It was so funny because we were literally taking a nap from like 10:30 to noon, and I woke up at noon because I heard the carpenter was here, and he heard the carpenter was here, and he freaked the fuck out and went and ran and hid. And he's been underneath that bookshelf since like noon. Well, I guess he's been on the bed a little bit too. Yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is pouring down rain outside, and my internet's hiccuped a couple times, so if I disappear, you'll know why. Yeah, it's the brawler, Brian. Yeah, not really a monk. It's more like a barroom brawler type of class. Pretty fun. Throwing punches, and they seem pretty tough. Cool. Discord. Oh, this is the guy I want to talk to right here.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Lady Rosfin, that is a name I know. You say you wish to aid the people of this land? I don't claim to speak for them all, but if you aid my family and me, I know we would be grateful.
These are troublesome times indeed.
You're welcome to take respite and break bread with us tonight. In exchange, we simply ask for a day's work on our farm. I'm Gladion, and Limra, my wife, is a fine cook.
Gondor needs your aid.
Alright, so we've got to repair some squeaky chairs and repair a broken ladder. You've noticed a number of unfriendly-looking Avank wandering near the edges of Gladion's farm. You should drive them back. We can do that. There's a dead horse over there, too. He's literally sleeping again, poor guy. He just can't handle all the stuff that's happened today, apparently. And literally all the carpenter did was show up and measure for the windows. He's gonna be so messed up when the guy comes to install everything. Ugh, I feel so bad for him. Brian, awesome. Oh, thank you, Brian. 20 bucks once again coming in. Brian has been a big supporter this month. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate it, man. I should always forget to actually chat on the super chats. Hey, man, it's all good, man. I appreciate that. You've been really supportive this month, Brian. So thank you so much. 20 bucks towards the $50 goal for the stream. Woo woo! Thank you so much.